Your soul knows the truth, but your quantum self is the version of you who creates from that truth. And that distinction may sound subtle, but it is powerful because many people have a deep inner knowing. They know that they're meant for more. They know they are here to create something different. They know something in their life is no longer aligned. They know that they are being called into a new version of themselves. But knowing is not the same as creating. And that is where identity comes in. Welcome to Infinite You Beautiful Souls. I'm Dr. Sheri, spiritual psychologist, multidimensional mindset mentor, and human potential catalyst. And here on Infinite You, we talk about mindset, identity, energy, science, soul, conscious creation, and the multidimensional nature of who you really are so you can create your reality from the inside out. And today I want to talk about the difference between your soul and your quantum self. Your soul is the deeper truth of who you are. Your soul is your essence. Your soul is your knowing. It is the part of you connected to divine intelligence, God's mind, inner wisdom, purpose, values, and the truth beneath all the noise, beyond all the noise. Your soul is the part of you that whispers, this is not all there is. There is more. You are more. Come back to yourself. Remember who you are. But the quantum self is the version of you who begins creating from that truth, from that knowing. Your quantum self is not separate from your soul. It is the identity that aligns with the soul and begins to choose, to respond, to receive, to create, to speak, to decide, and to act from that deeper truth, that deeper knowing, that eternal part of you, your super conscious self, your super conscious mind. This is why I think so many people feel frustrated in manifestation or mindset work. They know the affirmation, they know the desire, they know they want something different. They may even have a spiritual connection to the vision, but the identity that they are creating from is still organized around old evidence. So the body braces, the emotions kick up old patterns that are automatic. The mind is still rehearsing the old story. The energy is still waiting for proof. The frequency is off. The vibration isn't quite right. Their choices are still being shaped by an old loop. And then they wonder why their outer reality does not shift. And this is not because they are doing anything wrong. It is because conscious creation is multidimensional. You are not only creating from your mind, you are creating through your body. You are creating through your identity. You are creating through emotion, perception, meaning, attention, expectation, soul, energy, the field. And this is why your quantum self matters, because your quantum self is the version of you who is no longer asking the old loop, whatever loop it may be, body, emotion, all the things that I just mentioned. Your quantum self is the version of you who is no longer asking the old loop what is possible. She is not waiting for the current reality to approve her. She is not waiting for every fear to disappear. She is not waiting for the outside world to give her permission to become who she already knows she is. This quantum self version of you is creating from truth, inner authority, soul's knowing, the infinite field of possibility, or the field of infinite possibility. And this does not mean that life becomes perfect. It does not mean that you never feel fear. It does not mean an old pattern never speaks. It does not mean that the old pattern no longer leads. It just means that you are shifting, and your soul may know, I'm here to be visible, but your quantum self decides, I create from visibility now. The quantum field and the quantum self are working in concert to help support and shape that decision and that knowing. So your soul, for example, may know I'm safe to receive love, but your quantum self decides I stop organizing my identity around being unseen, unsupported, or unavailable. So your soul may know I'm here to create wealth, beauty, freedom, impact, but your quantum self decides I no longer create from scarcity, proving, or pressure. This is where conscious creation becomes practical. And I'm trying really hard to ignore my little kitty Roo right now as I'm making this video. This is where conscious creation becomes practical. Not just what do I want or who I am creating from, but who am I creating from, but what identity is shaping my choices, what version of me is making the decision, what part of me am I letting lead. This is also where inner authority comes in. Your body knows, your energy knows, your soul knows, your timing is part of your intelligence. You are not here to override yourself to create. You are here to return to yourself and create from there. And so today, I want to ask you, where does my soul, I'm so sorry about the kitty. I think I'm going to keep this video going. All right. So today I want you to ask yourself, where does my soul already know the truth? And where have I not yet let my identity catch up with that truth? The gap may be the doorway. That gap may be the doorway. And I know I've got the distraction of my little kitty here. What does your soul know about the truth? And where have you not let your identity catch up to that? That's the gap. That is the doorway. And if you want to walk through that doorway with me, I created the Quantum Identity Playbook to help you see the old loop, make the pivot, and reconnect with the quantum self who creates from soul truth. And I will put the link down below for that. I will put the link down below for my free newsletter. And I will also be teaching this more deeply in my upcoming masterclass, probably third week of June. I haven't chosen a date yet, but I will get that available to you as soon as I have it ready. And I'm creating this class on the art and science of conscious creation. And it is all about how to shift identity, create from possibility, and let your life reflect who you really are, what you really want. And the link will be made available to you soon. I will make sure that by the time I put this video out, the link will be ready to go. So it will be available to you. So free newsletter, Quantum Identity Playbook, link for the masterclass. I'm so sorry about my little girl, Rue. She's still a baby. She doesn't know what she's doing. Remember, your soul already knows. The quantum self already knows. And now you get to decide who you are creating from. I will see you all next time, beautiful souls. Namaste.